You know, as the title implies, this is what we're going to talk about right now is listening. You know, for at least half of those of you who are watching this thing right now, let me say that again. What we're going to talk about is listening. Now, I'm only saying that half in jest. The reality is that as a profession, we tend to be abominable listeners. How can I say that? Because studies prove it, because statistics show it, and because I have seen it happen now for in excess of 20 years. Not to bust anybody in the chops, but the truth of the matter is that a whole lot of you are sitting there going, great, well, I've got that one covered, I'm a great listener. And you know, the truth of the matter is that the vast majority of those folks are, no offense, but are delusional. They're just not as good listeners as they think that they are. How can I say that everybody is such a terrible listener? If nothing else, just think about it this way. If I were wrong, then why are there so many marriage counselors? You see, the bottom line is that we as a profession and we as individuals can all become better listeners. Now, what does that mean? What it means is that listening is a little bit about the words and a lot about the message. What it means is that when you have someone in front of you, you need to pay attention to what they are trying to tell you, which may or may not be embodied in the words that you're hearing them say. Now, I need to say this. I'm really not a big proponent of the whole notion of body language, the whole NLP thing about how you can grow relationships simply by, body position and touching your chin when the other person does, or, scratching your ear when they scratch theirs. All of that stuff is so nuanced that it really can't be something that we worry about or try to engineer. But I will say this. You know if you're in the dance. You know if someone that you're sitting with or talking to is engaged and connected to you in that conversation.